Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Sunday. I'm the Gray Strega, and we are doing the daily collective read for Sunday, February 19th, 2023. What do we have coming forward in the cards for today? Let's get started with the first 5 cards of our 5-card spread. The first cards coming out today, we've got 2 cards starting our spread today. This is a moment of decisions to be made, circumstances you may want to change, things you may have been staying in too long. You're holding on this moment, allowing your intuition to guide you, but there is something here about wanting to make a choice based on your own integrity. There's some circumstance or situation that you are experiencing right now that you are feeling like your own integrity is being called into question, or you're not necessarily feeling like the fight that you're having to make is one that is putting you in the best circumstances or the best position. And this is the moment that you're really allowing your higher insight and your intuition to guide you as you make the choice as to whether to move forward in this fight or whether to necessarily potentially walk away. We talk about this a lot when we see the 7 of Wands, that these are typically circumstances that are testing your own integrity. And you're asking yourself right now with this 2 of Swords, if this is a moment that you feel that you're going to continue this fight, or if you're just going to decide that this fight is not necessary and make the choice to move away from it. Continuing to get clarity on our 5-card spread right now. The next card we have coming up today for our 5 cards is you're making this decision as it relates to some circumstances or situations that you're potentially not necessarily feeling like you have the upper hand in, or just feeling like this argument is not what necessarily conflict is one that is like supporting you, in light of the fact of new energies that are also coming towards you right now being indicated by this Page of Cups. So there are some aspects right now in your own life that are giving you this sense of joy, bringing this sense of happiness to you. And this is also this is what's also allowing for this decision that you're reaching right now about whether to walk away from circumstances that are not serving you towards these points of joy, or whether you're going to continue in these conflicts that you don't necessarily feel you can ever get the upper hand in. Continuing to get clarity on our 5-card spread right now. The next card we have for our first 5 is, I see choices being made today with the 4 of Cups in its reversal. So really, this is a moment where I feel that there's some sort of message. As we said, this is a moment that you really are trusting your higher intuitive guidance to guide you. And I feel for many of you today, what you're really going to be doing is making that decision, kind of getting that hint that the universe has been sending you and allowing that direction to guide you as you take these steps forward. This could also be indicated because of a dissatisfaction you're feeling in your current situation, which is allowing you to have this deeper insight, particularly as these new, more promising opportunities or energies are coming towards you at this moment. Continuing to get clarity on our 5-card spread today. The next card we have coming out for today is, and I love to see this girl, I love seeing her. We have the Star card, which we actually received recently in our daily collective read. So this is a moment where you are making a decision, and the determination you're truly making is potentially away from these areas or these conflicts that are not necessarily making you feel supported, or you're feeling like you don't have any ability to get the upper hand in. But this is the moment that you're allowing your intuitive guidance to lead you in the direction of your own sense of authentic self, coming into your own power right now, finding your own power, allowing that voice and that authenticity to really guide you forward to this point, particularly in light of a lot of these supporting energies that we see that are coming towards you that are also helping you make this choice right now. So we do see that there is this decision that is potentially going to be reached today, but I like the fact that we have this decision turning towards this Star energy. Now, this could feel a little different depending on whether you align to feminine or masculine energy, bearing in mind that this is not based on gender, but what you feel most aligned to. But we also see here that for feminine, this is going to feel like a deep embodiment of this, of turning towards yourself, choosing yourself in this moment, choosing your own power. While towards masculine energy, this could be driving towards an object who you consider in their Star energy, allowing your attention to be focused towards that energy in a positive light. Continuing to draw clarity on these cards, the final card for our 5-card spread, and I love seeing it. I love seeing it. Flying out of the deck, we have the 6 of Cups. So this is the Star energy moving towards those karmic balance relationships, those karmic energies that are supporting them as they go through this journey, allowing you to have that a possibility of future deep outcomes, strong connectivity, choosing these strong connections potentially over some source of conflict that you are not necessarily feeling that you can get the upper hand in. Also being supported by some of this other supportive energy coming in that is feeling rather new. There are choices being made today, and I like these choices because they're moving you towards deeper, stronger, more secure karmic partnerships. Continuing to get clarity on these points right now, getting clarity between this moment of putting down some sort of fight, but potentially allowing your intuition to guide you as you determine your next steps, and this very lovely Page of Pentacles energy. So moving right now towards the energies that are really supporting you, that are allowing for a bit, I want to say a bit of clearing of energy, a bit more support, a bit more fun, a bit more enjoyment, and really kind of coming towards you with this positivity and with this support, really kind of moving towards your own sense of play right now and those energies that are offering it to you. The next card we have coming through right now is this is a Page of Pentacles reverse moment. So this is the clarity that we're really seeing is happening around this circumstance or situation. So what you're experiencing right now is there are some circumstances right now that I feel that you've been fighting for quite some time. And the truth is that you've just reached a point of exhaustion on them. You are not necessarily taking the steps necessary to completely cut these off right now. But given the fact that you have these new energies coming towards you right now, what you're really getting perception on is how much effort and energy you are pouring into a circumstance or situation and not getting anything back in kind. It is this outpouring, this material outpouring, which is probably taking a toll on your time, on your energy, maybe even some for some of you materialistically in terms of finances. This is a moment where you just are really reaching an exhaustion point and you're truly seeing something for how it is, and you're starting to realize that you want to get this into its upright again. You do not want to be in circumstances where you are pouring all of yourself into them and getting very little back in return, particularly since we see this new energy that's giving you clarity by how much they're offering you while you're pouring all of your energy into these places that are not serving you. Continuing to get clarity on these cards right now, clarity between our Page of Cups energy, these new opportunities, these new experiences coming towards you, a sense of play, a sense of joy. And I will say this energy is new, but what it's really also allowing you to do is this is a moment, I feel like a lot of you are accepting this direction as you go forward from this point. It's almost like your eyes have been cleared to a certain extent on how much you've been concentrating on some options that are not necessarily serving you. And you're now kind of allowing the universe to bring in these new experiences that are meant to bring you into this higher place of joy. May I please get one card to clarify? We have coming through here, this is a High Priestess in its reversal, which is very interesting considering we are also seeing the Star card. So what we're really seeing here is whatever this decision that you have been making prior to this is, it's one that you realize has not been keeping you in your highest spiritual vibration. The reason you're making this choice right now is as these new energies are approaching you, your eyes, as I mentioned, are kind of becoming clear to the situation or circumstance that you find yourself in. And what you're really seeing is kind of the place that you've been putting all of your energy right now has not serving you. It has not been bringing you, it has not been giving. It has not been giving what it should be giving. And you're really coming to understand that as you put all of your focus and concentration in those cups that are not serving your highest purpose, what it's really just doing is it's getting you off of your higher spiritual alignment. So we see here that there's something about this new energy coming in that's really helping you call attention to not only the places you've been pouring your energy that's not serving any higher purpose, but also how you've been denying your own high purpose by putting all of your time and energy into these places that have not been serving back the way that they should in kind. Continuing to get clarity on these cards right now between the Four of Cups in its reversal and this Star energy. So making the choices right now, allowing the universe to give you allowing your eyes to be open to the gifts that the universe is really trying to bring you at this moment. And those gifts being the ones that are bringing you into your Star energy right now, bringing you into this higher sense of self, having this appreciation for you, giving you the things that you are seeking as it relates to the new energies coming in, and allowing this clarity point as you make the determinations going forward. Wow, that's too many cards. That's way too many cards. It's okay, we're going to do the best to read all of them, because I think they all need, this is a moment, this is going to be a real moment for many of you, because we're seeing here that it's like, I feel like whatever this is, whatever this new direction you're headed in, the reason you're making this choice is because it's like, once you are able to see this, it unlocks all sorts of things around you. Specifically, this is a reconsideration point, calling your own power back is what we're seeing here. Also, to create a sense of balance, moving towards those energies that are coming towards you in the right fashion, and getting you into this deeper sense of just how much opportunity now lies around you as you move into this sense of your own power. So this really being a moment of making a determination, but making a huge decision for yourself, and basically allowing yourself to be moving into the directions that are going to allow you the most success going forward. Big moment there, whatever that is happening today. Further clarification on these cards today between the star energy and this beautiful Six of Cups energy. So moving into a place right now, especially for feminine, of understanding your own, finding what is for you, finding the places and energies that are truly supporting you and allowing you to be your most honest expression of self, and allowing those energies really to come through to be that support system right now as you go forward from this big decision that you are making in terms of how to go forward and what energies you are leaving behind. We see the Chariot coming through. We see the Chariot coming through. And this is the choice that we've been hoping to see, because what we're really seeing here is a moment that you are truly seeing your own power. You are recognizing your own power. You are standing in your own power. You are moving towards those energies that are supporting you and understanding that they are providing you the best path forward. This is going to feel a little different depending on whether you align to feminine or masculine energy right now, bearing in mind this is not based on gender, but what you feel most aligned to. For feminine right now, this is coming into a place of being your most authentic self and moving towards those energies that are supporting you in this fashion. While as for masculine, this is putting your attention towards a version, a manifestation of feminine that possibly you see in this way, that you see is being their most authentic expression of self, wanting to support them in this energy, because what you're really seeing here is a counterpart who's really going to allow you to move forward and drive forward on your own goals, but not just singularly, because the Chariot is a union card, is a card of multiple energies coming together to work towards their highest power. But really kind of what we're seeing here is an alignment of those energies, of those people and those circumstances and situations that are best aligned to your highest self as you make the determinations to go forward from this point. Don't hate it, my friends. Don't hate it. We are going to continue to get clarity on these cards right now, getting clarity between our Ace of Pentacles in its reversal along with the High Priestess in its reversal. So really recognizing, particularly for feminine energy, and potentially a little different for masculine energy, that you have been pouring all of your time and energy in. For feminine, this is pouring all of your time and energy into something that is not necessarily keeping you in your highest spiritual alignment, and having this observation of this point to help you drive forward. For masculine right now, this could be the recognition of pouring a lot of time and energy into a manifestation of feminine that you do not necessarily feel is highest aligned to their own spiritual vibrations. May I please get one card to clarify? This is the thing around this. This is the situation that needed to be cleared up, is what we're really seeing. Because for feminine, we're understanding that this was a point of disillusionment, that you're recognizing now that whatever this circumstance or scenario is that has been pouring all of your energy into it, it's something that is meant to keep you off course, that it is not working towards your highest self, but it's really just an illusion point, or you've been operating under some sort of illusion. And it is this observation of this illusion. You're still trying to, get yourself out of this. We see that here with that Two of Swords. You're not necessarily ready to cut things off just yet, but what you're really doing is you're allowing yourself to see. It's almost like you're allowing yourself to see the illusion, is what we're really seeing here. You're allowing yourself to understand that you have been in a point of misunderstanding or misclarity, and this is what you're trying to work through. For masculine right now, this could be a moment of realizing you've been pouring a lot of energy into some manifestations of feminine energy that again have just been kind of distracting you from what you are truly seeing. And it is this moment of uncertainty that you're trying to get clarity or guidance on. Continuing to get clarity on these cards right now, getting clarity between this High Priestess in its reversal. So for feminine right now, observing some situations that have not necessarily been keeping you in your highest spiritual vibration, but moving into this huge moment of reconsideration as you seek balance, as you seek to, and you start to allow other energies to come in, and you start to withhold your own energy from those places that have not been serving you, coming into your power. While as for masculine right now, this is potentially an observation of a manifestation of feminine, or not necessarily feeling that higher spiritual connection to a feminine right now, allowing this to be a recalibration point to create balance and having you move forward in a very directional fashion towards what is best for you. May I please get one card to clarify? We have here transformation occurring, which we love to see. Very happy to see this spread today, because what we're really allowing is, again, this isn't necessarily pushing back against this observation, but allowing this moment to truly transform and shift your energy into that elevation point to get you into a place where you can operate in the best possible way. So this is feeling like a deep moment of transformation. This could feel painful. This will feel painful. Death card energy, whenever we see that transformation, it's not an easy transformation, but I do feel like this is the moment where many of you recognize that this transformation is at hand, and you're welcoming it, understanding that it is going to bring you into a higher sense of balance and give you this power that you need as you move forward from this point. Getting clarity right now between these huge cards that all flew out together. So this point of reconsideration, of making a different choice, withholding your energy right now, creating this sense of balance for yourself, even in the face of new energies coming towards you, and allowing these new energies in. Potentially for masculine, this is moving towards something right now with a lot of direction and purpose. For feminine, this is allowing some of this energy to come towards you that is meant for you with this clarity of purpose, all for the sake of getting you into a higher manifestation and understanding that this is what is going to allow you to propel you forward on your path. May I please get one card to clarify? This is beautiful, because we've got here an Ace of Wands coming through. So this is talking about the new opportunities, the new communication, the new potential that is opening up. And one of the reasons that you're moving forward in this way right now is, to a certain extent, your eyes are now clear. You are seeing all of these new possibilities that are ahead of you, and you are now embracing them as you move very directionally towards them. Continuing to get clarity on these cards right now, getting clarity between this really fascinating moment between the Seven of Cups, observing that you are been operating in a place of illusion, seeing the fact that you've allowed yourself to get kind of waylaid by these illusions, and allowing this to become a moment of transformation for you. May I please get one card to clarify? This is coming through, interestingly, as a Nine of Pentacles moment. So really this point of readjustment, something that is actually shifting, is going to kind of feel like a start around your immediate environment, of looking at your immediate environment, asking yourself what you need to change in your own life to allow these transformations to come in. So a lot of not over attention, but a lot of new considerations to what you can change in your immediate environment to help you feel this deeper sense of peace and clarity and focus as you go through this transformation process. So for many of you, some of this transformation is almost looking around your own immediate environment or your immediate home and feeling like you need to implement these changes for yourself. But that's almost like the triggering point that we see these deeper changes also starting to kind of make evidence for themselves. Continuing to get clarity on these points right now between this Death energy and this amazing Ace of Wands energy. So allowing some difficult moment of transformation to occur, because you understand that it is getting you truly to where you want to be. You're moving towards the opportunities that are coming towards you right now. New communication, new passion, new opportunities. May I please get one card to clarify? We've got two cards coming out here today, and that is, I can't hate it. I cannot hate it at all, because what we're really seeing here is something that is occurring in this beautiful transformation process as you move forward towards these new goals. Is you are shedding a lot of that toxicity coming through right now with the Devil in its reversal, along with the Hierophant in its reversal. So recognizing right now that there are some things that you potentially feel bound to in your own life that have been limiting you or causing you this moment of falling into some lower vibrational energy. This is bad modalities of thoughts, potentially addictions, potentially toxic partnerships or partnerships that are not necessarily serving your highest self, and allowing yourself this moment between this Death card energy and this Ace of Wands to break these ties, to break these contracts, these soul contracts with these types of energies as you move forward from this point, knowing that it is for your highest self through this transformation process. Continuing to get clarity on these cards right now between this Nine of Pentacles in its reversal. So a lot of this having immediate evidence for you and looking at your immediate environment, asking yourself what you need to change and grow to help you or better able to assist you on this path of deeper healing and breaking some of these bonds that have been holding you to some bad modalities of thought, to some bad experiences, to some potentially even toxic partnerships. The final card for today's spread is, whoa, flying out of the deck. This is a moment that is going to feel a little difficult because, as we said, this is coming through as a transformation process. And so there is something here where I feel like you do feel like you need to protect yourself from these energies. So this could even be some attention that you're now paying to your immediate environment to see how you can better protect yourself from these energies coming in, from them having an influence. This could be making some adjustments to your own home to like stop some of your less than positive habits or your less than positive non-serving practices that you may experience, maybe even changing something right now in your immediate environment or in your immediate home, or putting up some sort of wall in a way to shield yourself as you go forward from this point, from allowing these energies in to cause this issue towards you as you go forward. There is a little bit of healing that's necessary here because I think that one of the things we're seeing is your understanding that you need to put better boundaries up, not only around yourself, but also from you being able to have access to these things or to these situations or to these circumstances that are not serving you. Understanding that whatever they are is not necessarily getting you to a place of comfort, but really just doing this almost as an added security measure from allowing these energies to come in and hurt you again. Bottom of the deck on this reading, we are getting, this is a Three of Wands in its reversal situation. So there is something we're seeing here. There is so much of an attention right now we do see to your own healing process and to making these adjustments to your immediate environment that it does potentially feel like some of your possible situations as it relates to the future are feeling a little bit blocked. But I also think that what we're seeing here is that one of the reasons that you're making these changes right now is because you're realizing that whatever these are creating this blockage point for you. And you are at the point right now that you are trying to basically assist or correct that by being able to go through this moment and allow these things to be removed so that they do not serve you in the way that you are expecting them to be served. That is the moment that we're seeing here. What we're really seeing is this moment of you really recognizing that there are things that are limiting your possibilities of going forward. And it's the observation right now that they're basically trying to limit your observation, your possibilities going forward, that is allowing you to do the work right now that is necessary to heal so that you can kind of improve your own outlook as it relates to making plans for the future. Thank you guys so much for being here with me for this collective reading. Just a reminder, if you would like to book a private reading on my site, you can book one at graystrega.com, my private readings. Please make sure if you book a private reading, it is a two-step process. You have to book the reading and you have to pay for the reading. Please make sure to do both if you'd like to have that reading. I want to thank you guys so much for being here with me today, and we will do this again tomorrow.